things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Barnett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Vanderbilt's offense will get the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Off play action. That's caught. It's Turner. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They kick it away on fourth down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Saunders. Throws to the back. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Powers through the defender. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires left, and his throw is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Commodores decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Kentucky going quickly. He caught it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Skinner. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the ground with the back. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking for a man. It's Saunders. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats are marching down the field. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. First play of the period will be a second down. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to pass, it's Saunders. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. From the gun, give on the inside. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Turns it on in midfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Right down the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Turner. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Commodores!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Baylor.
Quickly out to the tight end.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Saunders. He's got him. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Starling. And they pick up just a few on that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab deep. Touchdown Doors. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Saunders. The quick out. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Simmons. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Skinner. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Prince. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. A strike downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll open with the read option to the right. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Starling. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Commodores have moved it inside the 20. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. Quickly complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Gives it on the option. Oh, what a cut! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Skinner. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. He got it. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the run, it's Turner. There he goes! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Simmons. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Takes the easy completion. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move to keep running.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Here's the handoff. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Sterling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking down the middle. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by a field goal over South Alabama.
Back to pass, it's Saunders. Up, he lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Simmons.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Big guy smells it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Commodores! And the beatdown has ensued. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Kentucky, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. That's caught. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. Gets it out fast. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Clemens. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Grab near the marker. It's Miller. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Grabbed in the backfield, and Skinner. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.